add up to a major positive impact on your health. Let me give you a concrete example. Instead of sugary cereal or a bacon and egg sandwich, try a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts. Instead of a deli meat sandwich on white bread, have a large salad filled with leafy greens, chickpeas, colorful vegetables. Instead of fried chicken and mashed potatoes, try a flavorful black bean burger on a whole wheat bun with a side of sweet potato wedges. These meals are not only delicious and satisfying, but they are actively working to protect your body from diabetes. Right, small consistent choices really add up. Physical activity is a non-negotiable part of any diabetes prevention plan. When you move your body, your muscles become hungry for fuel. They can pull glucose from your bloodstream for energy, even without a lot of insulin. This immediately helps to lower your blood sugar levels. Think of exercise as a way of opening up a side door for glucose to get into your muscle cells, bypassing the rusty main lock. This effect is powerful and immediate. Even a short walk after a meal can make a significant difference in how your body manages the sugar from that food. The goal is to aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity each week. That might sound like a lot, but you can break it down into manageable chunks. That's just 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And you don't have to do it all at once. You could do 3 10-minute walks throughout your day. Moderate intensity means you can still talk, but would struggle to sing a song. Brisk walking, cycling on level ground, dancing, vigorous gardening. The key is to find something you enjoy, so it feels less like a chore and more like a part of your life. In addition to aerobic exercise, it's crucial to include strength training at least 2 days a week. Building muscle is one of the best things you can do for blood sugar control. Muscle tissue is a major consumer of glucose. The more muscle mass you have, the more storage space you have for glucose, and the more sensitive your body becomes to insulin. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Simple exercises using your own body weight, like squats, lunges, and push-ups, are incredibly effective. Squats, lunges, push-ups. You can also use resistance bands or light weights. Start small and build from there. If you've been inactive for a while, just start by walking for 10 minutes a day. The next week, try for 15. The goal is progress, not perfection. Park farther away from the store entrance. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Do squats while you wait for your water to boil. A real-life example I love is from a patient who said, "I started by just marching in place during the commercials of my favorite TV show. It felt silly at first, but soon I was walking around the block. Now I can't imagine my day without my walk." Protecting your health goes beyond just diet and exercise. Getting enough quality sleep is fundamentally important for blood sugar regulation. When you are sleep deprived, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Cortisol tells your body to release more glucose into the bloodstream. That rise in glucose can make your cells more resistant to insulin. Most adults need between 7 and 9 hours of quality sleep per night. To improve your sleep, try to create a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom dark and cool. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. This consistency helps regulate your body's internal clock. Similarly, chronic stress has a direct, negative impact on your blood sugar. Emotional stress triggers cortisol release, which drives up blood sugar. Finding healthy ways to manage stress is a medical necessity for diabetes prevention. Practice deep breathing for a few minutes each day. Meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, listening to calming music, engaging in a hobby you love. Even a 10-minute break to step outside and take a few deep breaths can help reset your stress response. You must also consider what you drink. Alcohol can be particularly tricky for blood sugar. It can initially cause blood sugar to drop, but the mixers it's often combined with are full of sugar. The calories from alcohol can contribute to weight gain. Heavy drinking can damage the pancreas over time. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation. No more than 1 drink per day for women, 2 for men. Always avoid sugary mixers and be mindful of how alcohol affects you. Water, however, is your best friend. Staying hydrated helps your kidneys flush out excess sugar. If you smoke, quitting is one of the most powerful steps you can take for your health. Smoking makes your body more insulin resistant. Smokers are 30 to 40% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes than non-smokers. Cigarette chemicals cause inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging cells. Quitting smoking improves circulation and insulin sensitivity almost immediately. Your doctor or local health department can provide resources to help you quit for good. When we talk about weight loss for diabetes prevention, Many people imagine they need to make dramatic changes to their body. This simply isn't true. The research is incredibly clear and encouraging. Losing just a small amount of your body weight, as little as 5 to 7%, can slash your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by more than half. For a person who weighs 200 pounds, that's a loss of just 10 to 14 pounds. This is realistic and achievable for almost everyone. Why does such a small amount have such a big impact? It goes back to insulin resistance. Much of the risk is tied to fat accumulation not just under the skin, but within and around your organs, especially the liver and the pancreas. This is called visceral fat. Losing modest weight, particularly through a healthy diet and regular exercise, preferentially reduces this internal fat. That helps unclog the liver and muscle cells, letting them become more sensitive and responsive to insulin. You don't need to rush. A safe, sustainable rate is about 1 to 2 pounds per week. Achieve this not by crash dieting, but by sustainable lifestyle changes. Shift your diet toward whole foods and plant-based choices, and increase your physical activity. Weight loss then becomes a natural side effect. You don't have to obsessively count calories. Fill your plate with high-fiber foods and low-fat choices, so you can eat until satisfied while taking in fewer calories. Every single pound you lose is a victory for your health. Each pound is a step away from diabetes and a step toward a more vibrant life. Don't be discouraged if the scale moves slowly. Focus on the positive habits you're building. Are you eating more vegetables? Are you walking a bit more each day? Those actions lead to lasting results. Celebrate non-scale victories. They build long-term sustainable health. While lifestyle changes are your most powerful tool, it's also wise to partner with a healthcare professional on your prevention journey. It is especially important to see a doctor if you are experiencing any of the symptoms we discussed, such as increased thirst, frequent urination, unexplained fatigue. It is also recommended that all adults over the age of 45 get screened for prediabetes and diabetes. If you have risk factors, such as a family history of diabetes being overweight, you should consider getting screened even earlier. This is not about looking for bad news. It's about gathering information to empower you. When you see your doctor, you can ask for a few simple blood tests to check your blood sugar status. The most common one is the fasting plasma glucose test, which measures your blood sugar after you haven't eaten for at least 8 hours. Another incredibly useful test is the hemoglobin A1C, often called the HbA1c test. This test provides a snapshot of your average blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months. It gives a much better long-term picture than a single fasting reading. Your doctor can interpret these results and tell you if your blood sugar is in the normal prediabetes-diabetes range. If your tests show that you have prediabetes, do not be discouraged. This is not a diagnosis of disease. It is a critical warning sign and an amazing opportunity to take action. Prediabetes means your blood sugar is higher than normal, but not yet high enough to be diagnosed as type 2 diabetes. This is the perfect time to implement the diet and lifestyle changes we have outlined. Many doctors can also refer you to a CDC-recognized National Diabetes Prevention Program. These programs provide support and guidance from trained lifestyle coaches to help you succeed. Your first step today can be a simple one. Make an appointment with your doctor for a checkup and to discuss your risk. Go to that appointment armed with knowledge and questions. Ask about getting your HbA1c tested. Discuss your plan to eat healthier, move more. Your doctor can be your greatest ally, providing support, resources, and medical guidance. Taking control of your health starts with awareness. Making that call is a powerful, proactive step. Remember, you hold the power to write a healthy, vibrant next chapter for your life, and it can begin today. Health is important to our body, and health is priority in daily living. Use video ideas as watermark text. Add word-by-word subtitle. Use a female, clear American voice for the narrator.